Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shathia from the Chicago camp. Coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And what you see here is supposedly a evangelical movie classic called Early Warning. Now, I just so happened to find out about this as I was scrolling through my TikTok feed, and it played this clip that's, I'd say, about maybe around maybe about 5 or 7 minutes into the movie. And what's being talked about in this very important clip in the beginning of the movie pretty much outlines what's happening in the world today. Everything from Elon Musk with the Neuralink, the G5480, mass propaganda, mass confusion, mass chaos, the devaluation of the dollar, so many things. And in this room, you have representatives or people who represent folks from other countries, letting you know that this is a worldwide effort that's being done to completely enslave mankind. I'm not really good about posting links, but I'm gonna see if I can post the TikTok link in the description box so you can check it out. I'm not going to play it because obviously, you're gonna get hit with that copyright strike. But when you got the time, I highly suggest you watch this movie. But nonetheless, as I mentioned, there's this scene where you have this guy talking to all the world leaders about pretty much what's going on today, letting you know that, as so the title conveniently says, we, the people, the public, the world, they've been given early warnings. They've been given warnings for quite a long time about what their end goal agenda is. As I always say, you can't work in Hollywood and not know the Bible. But as I always say, this reminds me of, what's that in Ezekiel? Ezekiel 3 and 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save himself. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he have done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thy hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned. Also, thou hast delivered thy soul. So this is the whole mindset and mentality with these elites when they make movies like this. As I said before, you really gotta watch. If you don't care about watching the entire movie, you have to watch the first. I would say you watch the first half an hour, because it fits so many biblical prophecies. One was what's it? Woe. It's in Isaiah. Could be in Isaiah or Jeremiah. Woe. Isaiah 29:15. It says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Because this was a meeting. When you watch this clip, it was held in a dark room, and you had this booty face Edomite with glasses and a suit standing at a podium with this sign that kind of looks like the CERN sign. And of course, it has the 3 6s in the background. But they're in this dark room, and they're asking him, he's giving a report on how they've done well as far as destabilizing America, the world. And then the leaders start asking him questions about the what ifs, and he lets them know that we're in a position that's so powerful that it doesn't matter what anybody does. We're powerful. We're all everywhere. There's nothing that our influence can't touch. And if by some chance somebody happens to come upon this information or a plot, it really doesn't matter, because we'll still get to them anyway. And that was a scripture that I thought about, because this is a work of fiction that is based on something in real life that is very much true. You do have a group of individuals who have come together in one accord from all across the world. All right, it ain't just bad Uncle Esau, even though he's the how you say, the main person spearheading this campaign. All right, but you got folks from all the nations: Moab, Ammon, Japhet. All right, they even set up coon and puppet leaders in our country who are down for this agenda. All right, so even though this is a work of fiction, these ideas and concepts are based in events in the real world. And I guess I'm trying to figure out how I word some of this too, because I don't want to spoil the movie for you. Like I said, you really should watch it. But nonetheless, when you do have a chance to watch this movie, you will see that the title is, I don't know what did they call that, omen omen. Is that the term that I'm looking for? Yeah. I don't know where that came from. Nomen est omen is Latin for name is a sign. That is, it means that a name represents what a person who bears it is like. Yeah. That the title of that movie was definitely a sign, a warning for people in that time and for people in the future, if they have wisdom and understanding, to know that this is what the future is going to be. And it's true, all the things that they predicted in that movie, or I should say, all the things that they said in that movie has come true. And and first and foremost, is because the Lord ordained it. It's all prophecy. That's why the things that these elites put in these movies are going to happen, is because it's all prophecy. Let me get one last. Isaiah 55:11. It says, "So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it." So, just like in that movie, in real life, these things are happening because the Lord spoke it. It was a prophecy that was meant to happen at its certain point in time. And even though this movie was written, yeah, I got off the screen. But nonetheless, even though this movie was produced in 1981, we are seeing the fulfillment of these things 22 years later, soon to be 23 years. In what, eight some days? Just over a week? And these things are coming to pass because the Lord ordained it. And that's just what it is. So, without really, as I said, try not to spoil anything. It's about all I could say on the movie. But like I said, you won't have to watch it like twice, but it is definitely a decent watch to check out. So I hope you all were edified, and until next time, we're gonna say shalom.